Here they came. The Saint rode at the head of the army, with another man close to his side. Marak had to admit that the man, Iradan, was an impressive sight. He was monstrously tall, and although covered in the iridescent armor that his people were so famous for, it was clear that he was strong and fit beneath it. He was armed with a glaive, a long, deadly weapon, formidable, and perhaps under different circumstances, Marak might have been afraid of it. But he had sunlight. Sir Deimos Caridon and his Sun Knights rode forward, taking up positions around Marak. "He's emotional," Marak noted. "Look at the way they're coming forward, all force and might. He wants to smash right through us." "He's in for a nasty surprise," Deimos said grimly. The commander of the Sun Knights couldn't seem to take his eyes off of the man riding next to Iradan. It must have been the Saint's champion. Marak forced his head to both sides, then twisted it around, cracking it into place. Years of fighting had taken a toll on his body. Of course they had, but he was nonetheless better than he'd ever been. Stronger, faster, more capable. Yet still, the fear. It never quite went away. There was something undeniably terrifying about staring down an army. An army of sufficient size ceased to consist of individuals, and instead took on an immense life of its own. It became a great, cumbersome beast, unstoppable, like the ocean itself rolling toward you. Staring ahead, watching them come forward one step at a time, it felt suddenly impossible to imagine that they could ever be stopped. There were so many of them, and the Beetle Knights in their thick, metallic carapaces looked like gods. People were bred tall and strong down in the Ascendancy. It was a land of ice, mountains, frigid woodlands, and savage steppe-land. They had to be strong, else they wouldn't have ever survived. "There's nothing quite like an army emotion," Marak said. Deimos glanced at him. "I ask you a heretical question, my lord?" "Deimos, at this point you can ask me quite literally anything. I owe you my life, several times over." Deimos shook his head. "Not at all. I'm sworn to live and die for you. The question, do you still get afraid?" "Ha!" Marak grinned. "You know, I was just thinking about that, about how the fear never quite goes away." Deimos nodded slowly. "How many battles do you think we've fought?" "Dozens. Every time I emerge from one," the Sun Knight said quietly, "I feel as though I've cheated death. Battles are insane things. It boggles my mind that anyone can ever escape from one. In fact, it staggers me that we humans ever think that this is a good idea at all. It's madness, when you really think about it." Marak slapped the man lightly on the back. "You're not wrong.